Okay, the official state aircraft of Connecticut is the Corsair. And this weekend, the Connecticut Air and Space Center in Stratford will have a two-day event to celebrate. And this week's road trip close to home, News 12 photojournalist Lori Golias will take a look back to when the sky was the limit.
A lot of people don't realize all the history that happened here.
I'm Mark Fowler, and today our adventure takes us to the Connecticut Air and Space Center here in Stratford, Connecticut.
We are dedicated to preserving and educating everyone about the amazing aviation history that's happened right here on this site. This is the Igor Sikorsky Memorial Airport. The centerpiece right here is our Corsair.
When you come visit the Connecticut Air and Space Center, don't forget to come up and climb up and take a look into the cockpit of this amazing Corsair aircraft. This was one of the most important planes during World War II and Korea.
This plane was designed and built right across the street, test flown here, and like I said, 7,000 were built. We have a Vietnam-era helicopter here that was actually a Vietnam veteran. It was shot down during the Vietnam War. It was restored. It was a police helicopter after the war, and now it's here.
We have a lot of good evidence to show that Whitehead actually flew before the Wright brothers.
One of the favorite stories that they keep alive here at the Connecticut Air and Space Center is this incredible story of Gustav Whitehead,
who came to Bridgeport around the turn of the century. And he built an airplane in 1901, and he flew it. He did such an amazing thing. He flew 40 feet in the air and flew for a half a mile over near Jennings Beach in Fairfield.
This is an amazing example of rewriting the history books. So behind me you can see the Curtiss hangar. Actually, you can see the original paint from 1929.
Almost everyone in aviation has either had their plane inside that building or worked in the building. We're gonna restore it visually to look just like it did in 1929. And all the stories that I tell about this place, we have backed up. We have the original logbook where anybody that came in and out of the airport signed in.
Charles Lindbergh, Amelia Earhart, Howard Hughes, Igor Sikorsky.
People love to come here and learn about this stuff. It's small, but there's a lot of things in here. There's wonderful displays.
Check this out. They've got the women in the workforce. The Rosie the Riveter story is kept alive here. They've got women like Victoria Corvino, who went and with a big family, she went and she built Corsairs right next door to support the war effort. So this is a living history. And our friends here at the Connecticut Air and Space Center, they keep it alive every day. Come here on weekends and it'll blow your mind, the history and the living history that we can still see.
Come here and learn about what happened right here in Bridgeport, Fairfield, and Stratford.
It's a great place to visit. The sky's the limit.
Wow, the sky is the limit, and who would have thought that little piece of history is right here in Connecticut? Now this weekend, the Connecticut Air and Space Center celebrates its first year anniversary. For more information on how you can go and visit, go to news12.com.